Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. This is Elegance Culture and I'm Benny Ribilo. So glad to have you here. In today's video, we'll be talking about how to level up mentally. We've all heard or we all know that the mind is the powerhouse of the body, right? Our mind is where everything starts from, like a pivot. It controls so many things that are happening to us right now, and things that have happened to us, and things that will happen to us. So today I'll be sharing how to level up mentally. If you think that this is a video that you'll be interested in, then do keep on watching. Welcome back. So the first tip I'll be sharing today is believe in who you are. A lot of people have this feeling that, oh, the person that is out there or that celebrity has something that they don't have, which is not true. You are as smart as the person that you're looking up to. You are as intelligent as whoever it is that you admire so much or you want to be like. You are as smart and you are as intelligent. The thing is, you just have to tap into that inner person, that inner gift that you have. You have to tap into it. You can be as courageous as the person is. You can be as out there as the person is. All you need to do is to level up, and that's why you're here and that's why you're watching this video. So the first thing I want you to do right now is start believing in it. Believe in who you are. Believe that the person beside you is not in any way better than who you are, because that's not true. You have exactly what it takes to be there. You have exactly what it takes to get up there. You have exactly what it takes to hit the nail right on the head. So the first thing you should do right now is start believing it. Number 2 is see that you are beautiful. I didn't use the word believe because it's something that you already are. So I just want you to be able to see it. See that you are beautiful. You know, beauty is one thing that I've encountered different definitions from generation to generation. They've defined beauty in so many ways, and a lot of people are always trying to adapt to the definition of beauty in their own generation. But I'm talking about physical beauty right now. I'm talking about how you look, things about you physically, not the inner beauty. I'm talking about physically. And I want you to see that you are beautiful. So there is this exercise that I shared with my Facebook community that I also like to share here. So if you have a mirror, go straight to your mirror and stare at yourself right now. Look at yourself from the beginning to the end, from your hair to your eyes, to your nose, to your mouth, down to your toe, and even your skin, your shape, your skin color, everything about you. Check it right now. Just go to the mirror and look at yourself and point out one of the most attractive things about yourself, one of the things that you like most about yourself. It could be your eyes, it could be your nails, it could be anything. Just go to your mirror and check it out. Whatever it is that you have pinpoints in your body right now that you feel like is the most attractive. I'm using the word most attractive because everything about you is awesome and beautiful, because God says that we are wonderfully and fearfully made, so you are beautiful. But there is just that thing that's outstanding about you, and that's what I want you to pinpoint right now. And if it's, let's take for instance, it's your eyes that you have realized that it's more beautiful about you and you feel like it's something that you appreciate more in your body. Now, if anybody walk up to you and asks you, are you beautiful? Think about whatever it is. Now we're talking about our eyes, right? Think about your eyes and say, yes, I am beautiful, with all the confidence. Tell the person that you are beautiful, because yes, there's something beautiful about you and every other thing is also beautiful about you. But I am giving you this exercise especially for those who have a hard time believing that you're beautiful. Pick that one thing about yourself, and whenever anybody asks you, tell the person you are beautiful, and keep doing that. Keep saying that. Look into the mirror every day and keep saying that you're beautiful. Don't look at the mirror and say, oh, my eyes are beautiful, or my nails are beautiful, or my teeth. No, just generally say you're beautiful, but when you're saying it, I want you to reflect on that thing, because this is going to build you to gradually believe that everything about you is actually beautiful, because what you're thinking is not beautiful, someone else is really dying to have exactly that thing. Number 3 is increase your price. For me to drive home my point, I would like to give an illustration. So imagine that a man has a car that he bought for about 3 million naira, and then after a year or two, he decided to abandon the car. He left the car and he didn't do anything about the car anymore. He didn't take care of the car anymore. He just left it under the rain, and the rain has been beating it, and the paint of the car are shedding away. The car is getting rotten, and the engines are getting spoiled. Rats are beginning to enter inside, and they're beginning to mess the car up. And then probably some years down the line, the man decided that, oh, I don't really want to use the car anymore. I'm just gonna go sell it. And then he takes the car and he takes it to a car dealer, and he gets there and he's like, okay, I want to sell this car for about 2.5 million naira. The car dealer is never going to ever buy that car for 2 million naira or 2.5 or whatever he's gonna call the price for, because the car is in a terrible shape. Same thing with we humans. For you to increase your price, you have to add value to yourself. And in adding value to yourself, you have to add value to yourself in knowledge, in appearance, in your association, in your beliefs, in your character. You have to keep adding value to yourself for your price to increase. Now, imagine in the same scenario that I'm giving, there is a Mr. B that decided that, okay, after so many years of not using his car, he decided to take it to a vulcanizer. He repairs the car, he polishes the car, and he repairs everything in the car, and the car is looking as new as possible. And then he takes it to a car dealer. That man, Mr. B, would be able to sell it for about 2 million or 2.5 million, because he has polished the car, he has taken care of the car. Now the value of the car has increased because he decided to add value to the car. He decided to work on the car and make sure that the car is more valuable than it was, because he has changed the look of the car. He has changed so many things about the car. And so are we humans. We have to work on ourselves, because before we can increase our price. Let's imagine you have a skill and you decide to add more knowledge to yourself. You decide to learn more things about your skill. You'll be able to upscale. You'll be able to increase your price. If you're doing it for, let's say you're a designer and you're sewing a particular outfit for maybe about 5,000 naira before, and then you decide to go to a pattern making school. You learn how to make patterns, and you decided to learn how to couture and all of those things. Definitely your price is not going to be the same thing. Your price is going to increase because you've added knowledge to yourself. And that's how it is too. When you're trying to level up mentally, you have to learn to increase your price. And in increasing your price, you have to add value to yourself. In knowledge, you need to read books, you need to go for conferences, you need to watch things that are going to inspire you, things that are going to add value to you, things that are going to inform you and keep you informed. And you have to add value in your appearance. You have to dress well. You can be dressing like someone that is begging for bread, or someone that's coming from the slum, and you expect that people are going to respect you, or people are going to feel like you're valuable. No, you have to add value to yourself in your appearance, in your association, because there is a saying that show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. So your association also has a lot to do with adding value to yourself. And if your friends are people that are sensible, then definitely you are going to be sensible too as time goes on. Your association really matters, and your character, the way you do things, in your beliefs. What do you believe about yourself? What do you believe about the world? What do you believe about success, about wealth, and all of these things? You have to level up and add value to yourself in that area, and that way you can increase your price. Number 4 is get rid of disrespect. Number 4 can actually not happen without you doing number 3. And number 3 majorly has to do with the process of adding value to yourself, right? And after you've added value to yourself, then you can get rid of disrespect. Now let's go back to the illustration that we had in our point 3, which is the illustration of a man that has a car and decided to polish his car, and the one that decided not to polish his car, and he took it to a car dealer, right? So now, in the way you can get rid of disrespect is by cleaning up yourself, which you have done because we've talked about it in point 3, right? Now, if that same car that has been polished, that has been repaired, and that has been touched up, that same car, if someone else comes into that car and the person is, probably eating something, and the person is probably has a dirty shoe and all of that, the person is not just going to enter the car, because the person can see that the car is clean. The person can see that the owner of the car is taking care of his car, and because the car is clean, the person is going to immediately think that, oh my god, this person is not going to allow me to drop this dirt in his car, because the person cannot see any other dirt in the car. That's how our lives are too. If you respect yourself, if you've touched yourself, or if you've polished yourself, people are not just gonna come in and do whatever they want to do, because they can see that you're not taking nonsense from yourself, you're not taking nonsense from anybody. So they're gonna know that you're not gonna take nonsense from them either, and they're going to know what to say to you, how to talk to you, and you would also be able to tell them, don't do this to me, I'm not going to take this from you, don't talk to me like that, because they can see, and they can see that you have done something to yourself, and that therefore they are going to respect themselves and give you the respect that you deserve in return. But if you are like Mr. A that decided not to polish his car, and then someone comes into your car and your car is all dirty and smelly and dusty, the person is not going to give a damn about dropping anything in your car, because there is already dirt in your car, right? So let's just add a bunch of rubbish to it too. But when the car is clean, they're not going to try you like that, because they can see that your car is clean, you took care of your car. They're going to respect themselves in return. So are we. When you touching up yourself, people are going to respect you. People are going to be careful of the kind of things they say to you, or the kind of things they do to you, because they can see that you respect yourself. By adding value to yourself, they are going to add value to you too. Number 5 is be consistent. All right, so we've talked about 4 tips already, and we're in number 5. Number 5 is be consistent, because in this journey of leveling up, you cannot just wake up one morning and then, oh my god, I'm leveled up. That's not how it works. It's a process, and you have to be consistent. It's something that you have to keep doing over and over again. It's a process, and you're never really gonna stop learning. You're never really gonna stop improving yourself. You're never really gonna stop adding value to yourself. So you have to be consistent. You can't do it today and then you wait until another month before you do it, and you're not reading consistently, you're not adding value to yourself in your skill, you're not adding value to yourself in your character, in your belief, and in your appearance, and all of those things, or in your association. You have to keep adding value to yourself. It's a constant thing, it's a process. You have to keep believing that you're beautiful, because trust me, people are going to try to bring rubbish into your life. People are going to even still try to disrespect you. People are going to still try to tell you that you're not enough. They're just there to make sure they bring you down and drag you down with them. You have to be consistent. You have to be courageous. You have to stand your ground and keep believing in the things that you are. Keep believing that you are enough. Keep believing that you are beautiful. Keep adding price to yourself. Keep adding value to yourself. Keep being consistent. You have to be consistent. Never stop. Never ever stop leveling up your life. So loves, we've come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video, trust me, you're going to enjoy every one of my videos. So subscribe to this channel and click on the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I make a post. And see you next week. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.